Well, it's just the nature of the game. I mean, there's some days, there's some weeks you're red hot, and others, you can't hit anybody. And came in, I still think it's a continuation of starting in San Francisco, of winning a couple big games, and I think some energy came back. We got some other guys back in the lineup, and it's caught on a little bit. So I think a lot of that has to do with, there's some confidence in there right now, and some guys are coming through that haven't been coming through. I mean, those particular guys, but we've been talking endlessly about not getting hits and runners in scoring position, and right now we are. So it looks like a completely different team.
That was such a big topic of discussion for most of the season. Did you have confidence that it would eventually level out, or did it get tough to at some point?
Well, Steve, we had to address it, but again, I always look at the back of the baseball cards. There's a lot of information back there, and a lot of these guys have done it, and they've done it in the past, and there's no reason to think they can't continue to do it. I don't have answers for everybody, but I do know, Yoenis Cespedes, when he's healthy, is going to drive in runs. He's going to hit home runs, and he's going to drive in runs. And I think, we didn't really, we knew he was banged up, but I think we didn't realize just how bad until you see him when he comes back, when he's healthy, what he can do. And so, we got a lot of guys. I mean, walks back still a little stiff, and Cabby's still fighting the knee issues, and so we're trying to get him out of there tonight. But I'm telling you, the energy's just different in the room right now.
Zach? Sorry, you got Cabrera too, and it kind of gives you a top four that's pretty potent, right? At least right now. I mean, tonight obviously another example. What is that top four like? The way those guys are all swinging right now.
Well, I'll tell you, Zach, you talk about something that's contagious. That's contagious at the top right now. Those guys are they're almost like trying to outdo each other. Tonight, Jose got a base hit. Cabby gets a base hit. And says, he doesn't get on, and he gets on, and next time up, you could tell. Matter of fact, Dickie Scott looked at me. He said, Cespedes he's not going to let those guys show him up tonight, and he hits one 500 feet. That's what it is. I think they're playing off each other, and I think that's a good thing to have.
Ken?
Terry, what have you seen from Syndergaard now in his last two starts in San Francisco?
Just better command. You're looking at they're making more contact because he's not deep in counts. He's getting them early in counts, and I just think that's why he's getting deep in games. But we got to be again. I started in Frisco. I think he got hit a wall a little bit that he hadn't. Ken early. I mean, he was the one guy that didn't show any effects of last year for the first couple months. I think he ran into a streak where he did, and we've tried to again back off a little bit of the workload, even though he is a workaholic. But I think he's just got his sinker's better, locating it better, and he's getting ground balls as opposed to line drives.
Anything else? Anthony?
Terry, it looked like Rafael Montero was scratched from his start in Double-A tonight. Does that mean that
you guys don't miss a thing, do you?
Does that mean he's starting on Monday? Why is he the choice?
Well, again, I kind of leave it in Sandy's hands because he gets better reports than I do. He's got better contact with the guys in the field that are seeing these guys pitch. And he's had two real good starts. He got an ERA sub-2. And, even though it's Double-A, that's a good league. It's a very, very good league. And in order to have that kind of ERA, you got to be pitching pretty well. So I think he was the choice.
Anthony?
What are you thinking when Cespedes hits that line drive toward
I'm sorry?
the foul line drive toward Noah before the home
I
run?
would you don't want to know what I thought. Because 2 weeks ago, I hit him right in the middle of the back. So, or on the right elbow. That would have been the other good spot to have it.